Hello there guys, me and Emma again for the, in the day. What happened? Well, we worked in Spennymoor to establish that. I don't know, 30, 25 mile I think maybe from Redcar. They used to pick us up, so we've gone up there to Spennymoor one night and it was a Sunday night, and on a Sunday night most places shut I think about 10 o'clock, maybe 10, maybe 11, and you could stay open longer if you sold pie and peas. So when we goes up to Spennymoor, all got on the door. Some of Gary Russell, Benny McDevitt, Paul Cook, Bob Brown. A lot of us used to go on Sunday because even though we didn't all get paid, we like to just go just back each other up. So for the camaraderie, so maybe 3 or 4 got paid one week, 3 or 4 the next week. So we'd about 6, 7, 8 of us, sometimes more of us on the door. So they're upstairs anyway, and the pine beans getting served. 11 o'clock and the doors get locked then because it's 11 o'clock, you can't serve any more beer. So what people would do is they'd buy like 4 pints, like the men, and we would have like 3 or 4 shots. Nice people in there, you know, good people. Anyway, this night is big, like come up, we must have been 6'5", 6'6", I'm 6'3". Not massive big, but like big long arms, a bit like Tyson Fury, but not a good boxer. But he'd had like a lot of fights, big travelling lad he was called, Henry Ayab. His nickname was the Dentist, so they nicknamed him the Dentist because he hit you with a big right hand. Thought you knocked all your teeth out, so you had to go to the dentist the next day. He'd been on about 200 fights unbeaten. So he came with another lad called Tommy. I won't mention that Tommy, he lives there. And big, stocky, like a little bull. So I said, you can't get in, lads. I said, I'd love to let you in, but if I let you in, he's not going to get served. The bar's shut and it's all closed. The shutters are down, so there's no one to serve you. I said, the girls are out behind the bars and the lads and that, all the glass cutters and bottle of glasses away. It's just the people who've got the pints in it. If I want to get a casual one off, I said, you can't let you in. Anyway, there was a camera on the door. Anyway, he tried his big fucking right hand with me, so I slipped it. And I boom, caught him right uppercut. When he hit him once, he buckled, come down, jaw smashed to pieces, hit the deck. But what he done was he come down, there used to be a signing in book. You put like say Brian Esmo, Tommy, Johnson Esmo, but that's the area from Middlesbrough. So he set the signing book, it was like on the wall, like a piece of wood. He had a man, banged his head on there, he's in the house, completely out. So his mate threw it over, and I seen him coming over, and I just slipped just to the body, into the body again. Jumped back, and he threw a punch, he missed me, and caught it again to the body. And he just collapsed, I just threw him down, there was like 2 or 3 steps, I threw them down the steps, out of the club. Anyway, so as they've gone, we're coming back, we're gonna fucking do this, gonna do it. Anyway, next, about 20 minutes later, the police fucking turn up. So John said, get upstairs, and they took me in this kitchen's big massive freezer, put me in there, and they pulled all the burgers and stuff and threw them all on top of me, so I'm in the fucking freezer. So all the lads are downstairs in the doors, and he said, not here, don't you, about me. So he said, they'd come in to search it, turned all the lights on, looking for it, but they only came in the kitchen, seen it was all closed and that, and the lights were off and everything, because it was shut, but I was in the freezer. If they looked in, they'd have caught me. So anyway, they sneaked me out the back way, got me out, because they were still sniffing about on the night. And this couple who used to come in, this man and mum used to come in all the time, lovely oldish couple, said, you stay at my house for the night, so just sleep on the settee. So I was staying there, and somebody must have seen me going in the house. So the next day, boom, 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 on the door, police, oh fuck, I'm nicked here. But in them days, you had to get a warrant off a judge, like a magistrate. So it was like, well, you thought 30 years ago. So without a warrant, you can't come to people's houses. So now the police can just go in with their own warrants, the police can issue the warrants. So but them days, you had a magistrate, and being a Sunday, after Sunday morning, couldn't get him. Somebody said he was at the golf club playing golf or something, but he said, so they've gone. Anyway, the neighbours next door, let me go in their house. And that's like nice people from Spennymoor, see. So I stayed in there, and John Black, I phoned him on the phone, because they had a house phone. And John come and pick me with Steve Corville, but so anyway, I'm stood on the door, about 3 months after the incident, thinking it's all forgot about. A Jag pulls up, and it was like a ready coloured one, and the bloke, it was him, he was in the back, he went, oh, no, Blackie, he shouted, because John Black was on the door. And I seen him, he had a shotgun in the car, he pulled it like that, and John was there, 6 lads seen it on the front. He hasn't stuck out the window, but I've seen him, so I fucking ran to the car, and I just kicked the car where the window goes like that. It started coming down. I kicked the car window, and I kicked the door, and it just crumbled the door. I was fucking 24 stone down, and it just shattered all over the glass. And then the shotgun never got fired, but I think it was just a blank door trying to scare us. We're going to fucking do this, and screamed out the window and drove off, but they never ever come back. But when I got, what happened is, in fact, I got nicked for it in the end, and they got me the cops for the assault on him. Months and months later, they got me for it, and he made statements against me. So they nicked me and they took me to the cells, and the cells were them like old Victorian cells, like, you know, you see in the old films what you watch. And fucking hell, and it was like proper like bricks in the wall, like these horrible, like I can't explain, like a funny coloured brick in the wall. They were white colour, but like a funny feeling when you feel them, like tiles, that's what it was like. Anyway, I was in there fucking all night. Anyway, Craig Baker come pick me up next day. The solicitor went, what a fucking shithole here, it's like 1800s. So he took me out, and we had to go to court. And the next day I was bailed to go to, they kept me in to go to court. Went to the magistrates, and the magistrates bailed me to come back. So it was like a little cabin when we went in. It was in Spennymoor, not Spennymoor, it was in, it wasn't Spennymoor, it was Spennymoor got nicked. The courts was where the Prime Minister used to live, where did he live?
Oh, yeah, I know. I know.
I can't think where he lives. Useless, mate. Anywhere where the Prime Minister, Tony Blair, used to live.
Sedgefield.
Sedgefield, that's it. Sedgefield courts. So we had to go there, and it's like a porter cabin, you know, when you go to, men work on the roads and all that, they've got porter cabins. So he goes, and as I'm walking in the fucking building, struggling because they're waiting me, Craig's laughing his head off, so he sits down, and he went there, and he went for prosecution, so he said, oh, well, today we've got no witnesses, so the case against Mr. Cockerill, we're going to have to there's no one here to give evidence, so he never turned up, this big top fighter. I got not guilty with Craig, and we went back to Redcant. Craig took me home, God bless him, great lad. Yeah, just the story in the day, loads more to come. I love you as well. Keep watching, put a little comment, put a like, push the like button and subscribe, because we're getting up there again. So come on, onwards and upwards.